Hello there, juniors. This is the video for week 10 of semester 2. Going to keep things relatively light for you this week. Well, it depends on how much you got done last week. Here, let's be honest, okay? So I'm only giving you 2 assignments in addition to the one that carries over from last week with the UC questions. The UC questions is a big one, I know. So the other stuff this week's not going to take you more than 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. So keep your focus on those UC questions and get a draft into me by Friday. Well, I'll mention that here in a second. The other thing I wanted to mention here at the top is that I told the class, I told you that makeup work needs to be in by April 5th. Okay, so you got this week to get it in. You can work on stuff over spring break. If you got any Cornell notes you need to make up, you can do those as well. Just again, let me know that you did those Cornell notes because the system doesn't tell me when you get those done. But the other assignments that you turn into Jupiter, I will know when you turn them in. Okay, so definitely get that makeup work in so you can get that grade up to where you want it to be if it's not there already, of course. All right, let's take a look at what you got going on for this week. The 2 things that are relatively new, although they're not that new, is you're going to do the last section of your grade log. So week 10, go and update it with your current grades, letters, percentages, calculate your GPA, take a picture of that. Now, since we are at the end of the quarter, we're going to look back at those grades and we're going to do a short reflection. So if you go to the second assignment, you'll see here in blue, there are some prompts for your reflection. And so let me break it down for you. You're going to write a small paragraph, probably about 5-7 sentences, somewhere in that range, answering these questions. How do you personally feel about the grades you earn? So looking at your current grades, how do you feel? You like them? You don't like them? Why don't you like them? Why do you like them? Maybe you're kind of so-so about them. Why are you feeling so-so about them? That's all I want you to do for that question. Just tell me what they are and tell me why you feel that way. Second question. What do you attribute your grades to? What caused your grades to be what they are? Okay, so obviously if your grades are not where they need to be, you need to ask yourself some tough questions. Why is it that I'm getting that D or that C or that F, heaven forbid? Why am I getting those grades? What's causing that? Is it personal problems? Is it academic problems? Is it electronic issues? Is it understanding? Is it time management? Are you just not able to get other things done? Maybe it's home is not conducive schedule-wise with what you got going on. Okay, that's the bad side. Now, a lot of you are doing really great with your grades. We should also reflect on those things as well. Why are your grades so great? How is it that you're able to keep them up and doing such a great job? Okay, so if you got a 4.0 or 4.2 or something like that, what is keeping you up so high? Like, is it you got a good routine for getting your work done? You managing your time well? You have a way of doing your assignments that seems to really work? Why is it that you want to reflect even though you're doing really good? Because it's good for you to know why good things happen, because when you get to college and you may struggle a bit, you're going to have to remember, well, in high school, I used to do this, but I think I need to do this now because that's how it works. That's the total normal thinking that everybody does when they get into college, is like they have to analyze how they do their studying, how they do their work, how they manage their time, because it may not work for you the same way it's working in high school. Maybe it will. Who knows? All right. Third question. In which areas would you like to improve your grades for next quarter or next year? Okay, so we're coming back after spring break for fourth quarter. What would you like to do different? What little tweaks should you do? Now, when I say little tweaks, I'm looking at people with like C's or B's and they want to try and get up to A's and B's. Okay, maybe study a little bit more. Maybe, I got to make a new deal. I put my phone away until I get my homework done, or I make a deal where I work for an hour, then I play for an hour, and then I work for an hour, I play for an hour. Whatever it is you got to come up with. What little tweak? If you're getting like a lot of F's and D's, we need a little bit more than a tweak. We need some major kind of adjustment here. We need to know, why are you failing these classes and what can we do about it? And if you don't know, this is when you need to start sticking around after class and asking me and saying, hey, Mr. Charlton, I got this stuff going on and I can't figure out how to do better in class. Okay, maybe I can. Maybe I've got some suggestions for you that might help you out. Okay, so you can't just continue to fail classes and be like, whatever. No, that's just not going to fly. Especially if you've got ideas of going to college. You can't fail classes, not your junior year. Can't have it. So we got to fix this thing. We got to fix this thing fast. Okay. Now, if you're getting a 4.0, you might be like, well, what do I need to improve? So think of it this way. What do you need to do fourth quarter that you're already doing this quarter? Might be the same stuff. Okay. Maybe you want to adjust it just a little bit. I don't know. People who are doing really well, you don't have many changes. People who are not doing well, you got a lot of changes. That's how it usually goes. So that'll be your reflection. Okay. Like I said, 5-7 sentences, type it up, put it on a piece of paper, take a picture. It's up to you. So you got your grade log, you got your reflection. And then this is what we talked about last week, which is the UC application questions. So hopefully you have started to bullet point, make notes on any of them. I would expect by this time you have bullet point notes on what you want to talk about. This is the one we did together last Wednesday. Okay, copy the question you want, bullet point notes, doesn't have to be full sentences, and then use your notes to write your response. And then get the next question, bullet point notes. Okay, so this week I would expect that you are writing. Okay, if you are not have bullet point notes for 4 questions, you need to get on this, man. You need you wait until the last minute and you're gonna end up producing something that's not top-notch work. Okay, I know about waiting till the last minute. Sure, you'll get it done, but it won't be top-notch. It won't be your best. And that's what we want. We want your best. We don't want just something. We want the something. Okay. So anyway, so you can even see it here. I got typos, I got misspellings, I got things not capitalized. That's fine, but at least I got something written. Okay. Don't turn in bullet points. Okay. So what I'm looking for this week when you turn this in is question, notes, response. Question, notes, response. Question, notes, response. Question, notes, response. I should have 4 of them. Okay. And remember, that's due Friday, not next Monday. Okay. Try to get it done by Friday so you can go to spring break and not have to worry about this stuff. That's kind of the difference this week. Okay. So those are the 3 things. I will see all of you on Monday for a check-in, but we'll talk more on Wednesday. And there is a guest speaker coming on Wednesday too. I think from Compact for Success. I got to double check that. Okay. So we'll see you Monday and then again on Wednesday. Have a good one.